Security cameras caught it all. An Indiana boy beaten on his school's playground. And tonight, 13 Investigates has the disturbing video. And safety experts say it's something every school and every parent should see.
Our senior investigative reporter Bob Siegel shows us exactly what happened and why that powerful video is already triggering a lot of change.
What begins as a normal basketball game at recess is about to turn violent. Watch closely. That boy in the black shirt is about to get a pass, but the basketball is quickly knocked away by a classmate. Moments later, he retaliates with a shove, then another, and another. The fight continues, and when the classmate fights back, that's when things get worse, much worse. Once the student catches up to him, the classmate receives a barrage of punches to the head over and over and over again. Then a kick to the face and more head blows, even though the boy has stopped fighting back. And if all that weren't bad enough, watch what happens when the boy tries to take cover, huddling behind a fence for protection. One final kick to the head sends him flying backwards.
I had my head up against the fence like this, and then he just kicked me and my head landed on the cement.
Braden Jones is the fifth grader attacked on the playground. It all happened during recess at Grandview Elementary School in Connorsville. And that surveillance camera on the side of the school captured everything.
My son was beaten. No other kid should have to go through what my son experienced.
A doctor sent Braden to the emergency room because of swelling and a severe headache. A CT scan came back okay, and Braden's headaches lasted only a few weeks. But his mom is still angry that this happened in the first place.
My kid should not have been kicked, punched, and kneed in the head over 13 times before before it was stopped.
Fayette County Schools declined our request for an on-camera interview to talk about what happened on the playground. But a source within the school district tells me the surveillance video is already being used to help better train staff on playground supervision. And safety experts say other school districts should do the same.
What the camera provides us is with a learning opportunity.
Chuck Hibbard has been a school safety specialist for more than 30 years.
We're lucky to have a camera there to pick that up.
Dave Counselor is the Connorsville police chief.
It shows how serious it really is.
We asked both of them to analyze this video.
Starts as a skirmish, but it ends in a battery.
And they didn't like what they saw.
She's not turned her head and looked to see what's going on.
Here's what he's talking about. That adult is assigned to monitor the playground. But for more than 60 seconds, the surveillance video shows she never once looked behind her to notice students fighting less than 30 steps away.
She was not scanning, moving her head side to side to see what's going on, to maximize her ability to see the entire playground.
Look up, look down, look all around you all the time. The simple things can turn into something big real quickly.
We could have responded a lot sooner and probably diminished the injuries to this child.
Hibbert says at most schools, playground monitors do not get enough training, especially because of this.
We heard like shots and everybody went on the ground.
Deadly school shootings across the country have prompted many local school districts to focus almost all of their safety training on potential threats with weapons.
We get so caught up in active shooter that we have a tendency then to forget the day-to-day realities. And clearly we have many more children injured in playgrounds than we do active shooter.
While the video provides a valuable lesson for schools, it also gives a powerful tool to parents and to kids.
There are definitely teachable moments here for everyone.
Take a look at this. As Braden is being pummeled on the playground, a classmate runs to get help, and that is what eventually brings the beating to an end.
He was punching the crap out of him and everything. This ain't just like a regular push and shove. This is punch, kick, kick, punch.
Caleb Sparks is the young man who saved the day. And after seeing the video up close,
oh my God,
he's really glad he did.
I was scared for him. So I'm like, oh crap, he could break something or get a concussion. And that's when I decided to go get help.
I think he responded as you would hope kids would do.
This former school safety director suggests showing this video to your kids and ask, what would you do in this situation? Many children aren't sure whether they should speak up or walk away, or even jump in and try and break things up. That crossed Caleb's mind, at least for a moment.
Yeah, but then I decided, nope, go get some help.
Don't necessarily need anyone else to jump in on the fight. That's not something that children have to do. Go get the adult and let the adult intervene appropriately, because things can happen in an instant.
Braden learned that the hard way. His family hopes sharing Braden's story will help others.
I don't want another kid to have to go through what my son went through, or I don't want it to be worse.
Viewers tell us about acts of violence at school all the time. This time, it just so happens it was caught on camera. Very helpful, but cameras are not necessarily the answer. Safety experts say the key is schools having well-trained staff to intervene quickly and students who know to speak up when they see something wrong. We've posted the video on our website so you can talk about it with your kids, and we've also posted a statement from the school district.
It was so hard watching that video. How is Braden doing, and what happened to the suspect?
He is doing pretty well, although he says he still has trouble getting the images out of his mind from the incident that happened. As far as the classmate, he was arrested as a delinquent child for battery, and he's now attending a different school.
Wow. Thank you for bringing attention to this. We appreciate it, Bob.
Sure.